Welcome to Sunday. I have made an unfortunate realization. So M's 7th birthday is this Tuesday, and we went ahead and decided to have his birthday party the Saturday after that so that more of his friends could come. So that's the 11th, which is Pride. I have made it dumb. So we're not really sure how this is going to play out because I scheduled his birthday for 2 in the afternoon on Saturday. Setup for Pride technically starts at like, I don't know, 7, 10 o'clock in the morning. I think the event starts at 12. So I might be able to go help do setup. Then I'm going to have to come back and do M's birthday party. Kat might have to go by themselves. Because obviously I'm picking my son over Pride, clearly. Sunday I'd be able to be there the whole time, but I might not be able to be there on Saturday. Which kind of sucks. Great. I don't know what we're going to do because David's orientation for his first day at his new job is also on Tuesday, the 7th. So I have no idea what his schedule is going to look like. I don't know if he's working on Saturday or Sunday. So we might have to hire a friend to come help Kat on Saturday while I'm at Emmett's birthday party. And then on Sunday, we might have to drop the kids off with my parents or something. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. We can't take them with us. I've made an error. I'm really excited for David to have his new job, but we also lost VidCon out of this. Lost the chance to go hang out with Hex and Mishi at VidCon or near VidCon. So that's really disappointing. And then this whole thing. Oh, man. I feel like there's not enough resources out there talking about trying to run a small business like this while you have children. Because there are things like this that you just have to deal with. And I don't know exactly what we're going to do until David's had his orientation and we know what his schedule is going to be like. So I'm concerned. We'll make it work one way or the other. But I know Kat's not super comfortable being by themselves at events, and oh man, it's gonna be rough. I'll keep you posted as we find out more information. Hopefully we'll have more info on Tuesday. Maybe we'll get lucky and David won't officially start like a regular schedule until next week or something. I don't know. We'll see. David and Kat are probably going to be leaving in like the next hour or so. And I need to make soap today. I've been saying I need to make soap for like the last 2 vlogs and haven't had the chance to do it. It's just been so busy. But I really need to make soap. I need to make some Pride loaves. I don't know if I want to stream today or not. I need to bevel a bunch of soaps. That might be a good thing to stream because that keeps me busy. But I can do this. So I know it may not look like we cleared up a lot of space, but I promise we super did. All of those trays are empty over there. Those are all empty. So all of the Pride soaps are up here now. So we've got Ladies and Gentlemen, Rather Eat Cake, and You Hauling. They got all finished packaging today. So now there's space up there for them. We've got all of the Dorothy collection here, plus a little bit of extra Pride spillover of the ones that don't sell quite as often. So that'll be like, Demi Boy doesn't sell very often. Demi Girl is almost out of stock. I don't know how I'm going to restock that because it took a while to sell. Demi Deity is here. We've got a whole bunch of Polyglamorous and Non-Newtonian back there. Again, those are ones that just don't sell as often. Those are more niche flags, which I hate to say that. That's feels super dismissive, but I don't know what else to call it. Just the ones that we have because they were requested and we love having them, but they don't move very quickly, ultimately. Like, these ones move a lot faster. That's why they're in the boxes, because they've been remade several times, and now they're in the newer packaging, and these are in the older packaging, because they just don't move as quick. But we have Permaline up here, and I have a little bit of extras. The Final Hazelnut Coffee Boba Soap. That's a couple of Misfits for Gloomy Night, which I need to check if those are actually on the site. We have the Humboldt bars and the Friends and Family that are left. Not a lot there. And I've got the Forbidden Frosting. I want to put more Forbidden Frosting here, so I'll find a different place for these, but for now they're here. We've got the wax melts here, and then we have the most recent collection. That's all that's left of the Color Me Queer. That's it. Which is great. And then we've got anime over here, and it starts dropping down to more anime and plus the older collections. So a huge difference. I did initially have most of Color Me Queer in boxes on the floor. Like in separate, you can see some of them over there, separate boxes because there was no space for them on the shelves. So that is a huge difference. We've got what's left of the Our Flag Means Death collection over here. That's empty. That's empty. Empty, empty. That's got a couple of melt and pour ones that we did. That just has bath bombs in it and tissue paper. Big, huge difference. Very happy. We also now have 10 orders that I need to package by the end of the day tomorrow so they can go to the post office. I had 7 earlier, so 3 more is great. I'm still so surprised how many orders are rolling in even now. It's been over a week since launch and we're still getting a lot of regular orders, which is awesome. Very excited. I have some homework to do tonight, and I also need to do captions, and Kat and I need to make some soap. So, busy. But that's kind of the name of the game around here, isn't it? I'll check in later. Time for dinner. Making some linguine with asparagus, tomato, garlic. Should be tasty. Hey, let's cook and chat. On a positive note, I think I mentioned earlier that we thought we lost a package where we'd messed up because I had stopped at a certain point in packaging because I didn't want to go too far. And apparently what I did is that if order number 54 had a packing slip and didn't get packed with its items, it got packed with the items for 55, but the shipping label for 54 went on the items, so the lovely, lovely customer who got that one reached out to me today and was like, hey, I got someone else's order, but with my shipping label on it. And I was like, oh my god, I thought that the post office had destroyed it. I thought I'd sent it out with no shipping label and then it got destroyed. I'm so glad it actually went to a customer. Like, yeah, the wrong customer, but at least went to a customer. Thank goodness. So I went ahead and let her know to just go ahead and hang on to it and that I will ship her out the right items. I'd already sent out the correct items for the other order, so that person, I believe, already got theirs a couple days ago, so they should be fine. Now it's just making sure that this customer got the right stuff.
Different colors and then carefully smudge them in. So Mom, if you ask if I did anything wrong on my little thing about the blue, and like ask like why it's shaded differently than the top one, which you could barely see. It's so you could know that it was there on the top side.
Oh. Well, that's fine, sweetheart. Whatever works for you, okay?
It looks so nice.
I'm so happy for you. Good job. So, I had that order plus another 12 that had come through over the weekend. So, got all of those packaged. A 14th order came in while I was packaging those, so that one's not going to go out till tomorrow. But a lot of orders taken care of today, which is good. I also got my cash flow projection homework done for the Small Business Development Center. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Not happy with what I saw on that. Not gonna have the world's... Excuse you, rude. It's not great to see that your numbers are not what you were hoping they would be, but it's also like a good thing to know I'm getting some pasta water to put in the sauce. It's a good thing to know where you're actually at numbers-wise so that you can get a plan to go forward and improve them. So what exactly that's going to look like for us, I don't know. But, you know, I'm getting a professional involved to help out, so that's a good start. All right, time for asparagus. Em's birthday is tomorrow. David has his first day of work
at this new job, so we're going to hopefully get some information in terms of his schedule, which will really help with the rest of the week and the rest of the month and the rest of the summer and maybe an idea into the school year. Things are understandably a little stressful right now when we don't know what things are going to look like. Now, if you're like me and your kids don't like anything beyond bare bones basic, this is when you pull out some bare noodles, and I'll be putting some nothing on this for Em and some Alfredo sauce on this for Allie. Kids have no taste! So this is our end goal today, but with chicken. I didn't order chicken for it this week, I just had some in the freezer, so adding it in. It's been a day, getting a lot of things done, trying to be prepared. We're going to try and make soap tonight. We didn't end up having time to make soap last night, so sometimes that happens. You just kind of do the best that you can with the time that you have. Theoretically, my SCI powder got delivered, but I got to go check the mail and see if it's out there. That means I need to make a big, huge batch of the Forbidden Frosting base. Maybe 2 batches? I don't know. I want to make a lot. I don't think these are cooked enough yet. I might throw the lid on this and let them steam a little bit. Let's make them quieter for a little bit. And of course, we're going to be adding garlic confit to it because I'm garbage like that and I can't help it. Lots and lots of this. Look at this cool sculpture Em's working on. It's really big. It's got these cute little feetsies.
And massive.
I like them. There we go. Look at these little feetsies. He's doing so good. And he's actually been letting me bake it in between while he works on it. So, good job, buddy. Alright. Asparagus is looking pretty good. Let's add in our butter. It says 4 tablespoons. That's roughly 4 tablespoons. I'm just going to follow my heart. Add butter and garlic. They call for 6 cloves, but that's amateur numbers. That looks about right. I wonder if we can get a little closer on this. Man, how do people film cooking shows? Like, dang. Trying to get the camera close enough, but, like, not in your way? It's really freaking hard, man. Look at all that garlic. Tomatoes. Ooh, I wonder if I could go get my tomato from the garden. I'm gonna go do that. So here's our first tomato from the garden. I'm gonna toss that in real quick. It didn't add much, but that's okay. God, this is smelling really good. All that garlic? Yes, please. Every plate has me putting in a Tuscan spice blend. I don't know what all is in here, but it smells good. Too bad the kids don't like eating stuff like this, because this is really good. Well, this is certainly not my favorite problem to have to deal with a new supplier. I have a mask on because that is SCI powder that is all over everything. Like, all over everything. It looks like it... I don't know what happened. I don't know if there's a hole in here somewhere, but it is on the entirety of the box. Jeez. It was like caked on there. SCI powder is airborne really easily and an irritant. So this is not great. Especially given this is my first time ordering with this supplier and I get a package like this. Whew. Okay. I gotta figure out how to clean this up. Oh, man. Alright, well, I found the problem. There is a big hole right here. That is a large hole. Yeesh. No wonder everything is just coated in powder. Ugh. It's Tuesday night. It's Em's birthday. He turned 7 today, so I didn't really vlog at all today because I was mostly hanging out. Yeah. We've got cupcakes. I'm working on whip soaps. Just dishes. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to make sure we have everything together for Pride. I have not video edited for tomorrow at all. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. I need to get another base going for the Forbidden Frosting. Yeah.
The dishes are finally getting clean.
Yeah, for sure.
tomorrow, I think I'm going to work on barcodes. Kat and I went and picked up some bins for the inventory that we want to take with us. So I know what to barcode and how much I need, how many barcodes of each thing I need. David had his first day of work today. We still don't know what his schedule is going to be. Probably won't know till Thursday. Yeah. Great. Help. All right, this is my soap pot. I only cook soap in here. So this is how the base for the forbidden frosting starts. Chunky. Very chunky. It's going to need to cook for a little while, and then I'll show you the texture that it changes to. All right, so it's been cooking on low for about 30 minutes, and it has become very liquidy. So you can kind of see now the change in the texture. It's kind of bubbly because I had to blend it with the stick blender really quick. So there's that. So now I'm just going to take it off the heat and let it cool down enough that I can add the preservative in there, and then it'll be all set to set overnight. All right, Kat is running another 6 orders to the post office. Man, y'all are keeping us hopping. Thank you. I had a really good business meeting this morning, and I feel so much better. I was really nervous to talk to our business advisor about our finances, and I was feeling like it's really different seeing your finances in that particular light that we were putting the light on. And it's good to see them that way, but I was really nervous that he was going to like judge me or anything. And instead it was the opposite. He was like super excited for us. He's like, "You're doing awesome." So I'm feeling pumped. Let's get some stuff done. I'm going to start taking you outside, and Kat and I are going to put together the new canopy and the new chairs and just try out the new setup now that we are getting ready for Pride this weekend. It's approaching. It's approaching, and I'm a bundle of nerves, but let me go take you outside. All right, so here's the new canopy. We still need to find the other tablecloth. Not sure where that went, and most of the other boxes are in the car that David took to work, so we can't set those up to test those out. But the new chairs are way taller, super comfortable. We have little fans blowing in here.
Might need a couple more.
Yeah, might be good to get a couple more, but overall, I think I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. So just a few things to tweak, and then I think we'll be okay. We got weights. So what do you think?
I mean, a couple more fans, and I think it'll be nice in here.
Yeah. I'm excited. So I ended up really not feeling well today. After we finished doing the test setup with the canopy, I was suddenly like, oh man, I do not feel well. I am really struggling. And I had to go lie down for a little while, which again is weird for me. I feel like I've done that a lot lately. I think it's the stress, frankly. I know. I'm trying to be better about it. I swear. I stopped what I was doing and I went and laid down. I did that. I did a good. So I'm feeling a lot better. Still not 100%, but a lot better. And I need to get some more forbidden frosting done for Pride. I showed you how it looked while it was cooking, and now it's set, and it is super thick and ready to be whipped. Well, it's Thursday, and I just came outside to water the plants. And something has eaten the leaves off of my potatoes. What would do this? I mean, clearly it like sat over here and pooped. So I don't know. My potatoes, they're naked. I have no idea what happened here. The culprit! Ah! That is a huge caterpillar! Dang, you're so big! What? How are you so... He did eat all my leaves and got massive. Oh, does he have a friend over there? There's another one. Oh, you little assholes! Eating all my leaves! What do I do? Oh, there's a praying mantis too? Holy crap. Alright. Let's take care of this. God, he's so big. Oh, he's so big. Hey, don't try to bite me, you little jerk. I don't appreciate that. He's so big! You know what? Ha! Bastard. Here, I want to keep the praying mantis. You stay. You can stay. You're acceptable. Come on. No, don't climb up me. Get off. Ugh, fine, whatever. You. You need to get off me too. Come on. You can go live back here. Come on. No, get off. And we're gonna take your little friend over here too. Jerk. Ugh. Boy, have I learned something in getting ready for this vendor event. If you want to feel like a fancy bitch, put a barcode on your products. I feel so fancy. So official. Look at that. Look at that. That's for me. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so easily taken in by the idea of being ever so slightly professional looking. Highly recommend. There's a barcode app by Shopify, if you use Shopify, that's you can download for free, and you can add barcodes to any of your products. And we just printed them out on our thermal label printer. And yeah, I feel very fancy. We're fancy now, yes? Yes. So fancy. So Kat and I barcoded all of these. These are all moved out of the site inventory and put into the vendor event inventory. It's a lot. That's just Pride, Dorothy, and some of our perma lineup. It's not even everything we want to bring. It's already a lot of stuff. And then this is soap decks, because these just came in today. So I was able to restock those on the site, and then these are the ones we're going to take with us. It's Friday, and there's another one! This time it's on the tomato plant, which would normally be where I would assume a hornworm would be. Alright, I went out and I recaught this one, put it in a jar. We have a friend with a bearded dragon, so we'll probably just give it to them, and bearded dragon can have a treat. And it's not dead. I checked, it's not dead. Sorry for the lighting. The light I keep up here is dead, apparently. I ordered some bulbs, but oh geez, calm down. They're not going to be here till like tomorrow, so it's dark in here. Anyway, we pulled a ton of soaps off the shelf, and we're still sitting here like, did we bring enough? Did we bring too many? We don't know. Everything is up in the air. But we did get our placement map. So this is the entrance over here. So this is like the ticket area. There's like a COVID vaccination booth and everything. And then people come through here to bag check. And then we're going to be right here in block 100. So we're right at the entrance, which is super exciting. I really can't wait for this. I'm so excited. Oh, but it's really hot. It's really hot. It's been like 102 today. I just placed an order for the powdered sugar and some of the other ingredients I'm going to need to make cupcakes for Em's birthday party tomorrow, plus all the fruit and juice boxes and the party supplies, so that way I can go pick those up at Target. I don't want to spend a bunch of time in the store, so I'm just going to do the pickup option. I just have to keep an eye on that for when it's ready. And then I gotta make cupcakes tonight. And I don't know how much of the stuff we're going to be able to move out into the car tonight. I don't know how much I want to move out in the car tonight. But I'm going to work a couple hours of my shift tomorrow. And I already took the last 2 hours of the shift off, but I'm going to need more time. We just got the placement map and the hours and everything today. So it's the day before the event, and we just found out when we're allowed to set up. So setup starts at 8:30 and goes till 10:30, and any cars you bring up into the setup area have to be gone by 10. So I originally took off 10:30 to 12:30, which is clearly no longer going to work. We need to be leaving probably around 8:15, 8:30 tomorrow morning to get everything down there and get set up. It's gonna be stressful. So I'll go down with Kat, get everything set up, maybe be there for like an hour, and then I have to come back and do M's party before David leaves. Oh shit, that means I have to leave pretty early on in the event so that I can, because David has to leave by like 1:20 at the latest. So my mom's gonna come over for M's party. We're gonna do the party, and then my mom is taking Allie and M back to her place for the night, so that way the kids have someone to watch them. And then I'll go back to the event and help Kat for the rest of the night and until 8, and then we'll pack up whatever we need to pack up, because we might be able to leave some of our stuff there. They said there's going to be security, but I'm a little hesitant to leave things, especially products, overnight. But it would be nice not to have to break down the canopy and the tables and the chairs and stuff, so we might leave those. We'll see. So then we'll pack up whatever we need to pack up. I'll come back by the house, drop Kat and the products off, and then drive to my parents' house and get the kids, drive back, get the kids in bed. It's already going to be like 10 o'clock at night, and get all ready to do it again the following day on Sunday. So I might include, I don't know if I'm going to include the 2 days of the event in this vlog, or if I'm going to do both days at the beginning of the next vlog. I'm not sure right now. We'll see how much content I'm actually able to make while we're there. I will film as much as I can, because this is our first vendor event in over 2 years. And the last time we did a vendor event was at a farmer's market, which was, to be honest, not super well attended. Filming on the wrong camera again. Dang it, why do I keep doing that? I'm all nerves, though. I'm all nerves. What if we don't sell? What if we sell a lot? I am conflicted. Anyway, I gotta get back to editing a vlog, and then I gotta go pick up groceries, and then I gotta do stuff, so I'm gonna do a thing. Do a thing, Raven. Alright, we're not gonna talk about the fact that it's nearly 1 in the morning. It's none of your damn business. Mind your business. But all of the equipment is in the car and ready to go. We pretty much just have the display boxes and the product to get in the car tomorrow. I have made some cake. I've made some cake. That's extra cake. I also have some cupcakes, but they're already put away. Now I just need to make frosting real quick. I'm just going to do a base that's white and let Emmett pick the colors tomorrow. Checked in with my mom. That's all, situations all covered. This is probably going to be the craziest day that I've had in a long time. I'm nervous. I think we're going to be okay. We're going to pull this off. It's just a lot, so. As we head into this next section of the vlog about Pride, I do want to give you a heads up, especially those who are wearing headphones. This is a loud section of the video, so if you'd like to avoid that in terms of the noise, I'll make sure to put a timestamp to where you can skip ahead to where I kind of debrief for talking after Pride, but just wanted to warn you. All right, we are all set up and ready to go. Look at this view. That's the Capitol just right down there. It's right here on Capitol Mall. I'm so sweaty. I'm back home, setting up for M's party, starting in about 45 minutes. We've got our Minecraft stuff, more Minecraft stuff, more Minecraft stuff. Yes. I'm just getting the frosting colors that he picked. Don't mind my dirty oven. So he picked black and purple for the Witherstorm and brown and green for Minecraft. So I'm just waiting on the frosting from last night to thaw. No, we're only doing 4 colors, buddy. Uh-oh. I'm coming back from M's party, and there's a Jesus protest crowd is here. Great. Ugh. Ain't no love like Christian hate.
everybody down here is having a great time. Whew. All right, well, we're getting near the tail end of the event. We have been spotted twice now by folks that know us from TikTok. But that'll be a thumbnail. Cat has their non-binary flag headpiece. So it's been going really well. We've had over 50 purchases, which is, I keep wanting to say orders, but orders makes it sound like we need to ship it, and we don't. They're already out, which is great. So it's been a really productive day. It is finally starting to cool down a little bit, thank God, because it's been so hot. And luckily the event does require vaccination. Unfortunately, we have been not able to wear our masks because almost immediately they get so soaked with sweat that they're like dripping and gross. And there's no way that's effective. So
I can't all day in this heat without having a panic attack.
yeah, and we don't want that. So
I'm useless after those.
not what we wanted to do, but unfortunately what we had to do. So we're still wearing masks normally, and we'll make sure that in like a week is probably when we should test, just to be safe.
We got a bunch of at-home tests.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of at-home tests. We'll test in about a week, make sure we're doing okay. But yeah, so it's been a lot of fun. And pretty soon we're going to be breaking down and packing up for the night. So hoping tomorrow will be good. It's supposed to be a lot cooler tomorrow. So I'm hoping for a good turnout. So
It's still supposed to be above 80, which is too damn hot.
it is too damn hot.
Anything above like 75 is too damn hot.
This is true. But we'll make do. It'll be a lot better than it was today. So all right, so it is Sunday morning, and we are back at it at the Pride March. Well rested, showered, and bushy-tailed. It is a really nice day so far. I hope we can keep some of this cloud cover. Oh, it is not blazing lava hot already like it was yesterday. So, looking forward to it. I think it's going to go well, especially if the weather stays nice, which we got a nice breeze. We got clouds. Wow, it's looking good. So let me show you the entrance real quick. So here's the entrance. Ooh. Oh, such a nice day. Stay clouds. All right, so I think I showed you this a little bit yesterday, but this is the Capitol right there. Just let myself back in here. Just went and parked the car. Here we go. Sneaky. Alright. And there is the big Sacramento Bridge down there. Let me stop walking so you can see it proper. There it is. So, really cool. Oh, just stay nice today, please. Please. Oh, and it rained last night in Rancho. I don't know if it did here in Sacramento. Our tent doesn't look like it's got sort of the, like, material you'd see after it's rained, so I don't know, but it's a nice day. Stay like this all day, please.
I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm getting that gas. I'm getting that gas. Bring back, bring back.
Not wearing flats, you're not doing drag. Oh. Well, y'all, we have a wonderful lineup coming up for you. Clive, you want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, sure. But right before we do that, if you don't know who we are, this is the lovely and talented Miss Apple Adams.
And over here is the snack of sap, the fabulous Clive Max.
Yeah, so we will be hosting this stage for you all day long. So if you want to see us do our thing, you're going to have to come back at 3 o'clock for the drag show.
And if you also want to tip us at any point, you can go ahead and find us on Venmo. We're very easy to tip. Okay.
I will also take your money right here in my hand.
Right now. Absolutely. Well, we'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out.
Chiquitita. Pues más o menos todo. Pero más o menos cuánto. Oye, ¿no habrá un tequila por ahí? Nobody has a tequila right there? No? What, is too late? It's too early? No. Pues más o menos 2 double shots. Ah, no, perdón. Lo perdí. Puro mariachi bonita, sí, señor.
The night is over. We are...
promise I'm not burned.
Huh?
I said, I promise I'm not burned.
We're in the drive-thru at Taco Bell because David asked us to pick up some food on the way home, but it went well. We will kind of debrief here in a little bit when we get home, so here's almost everything that we came back with. All those empty, that's one empty bin that had a little bit of stuff in it, and we have a ton of empty bins downstairs. We sold nearly 300 individual items, which is really exciting. So right now, what we're doing is we're double checking the count of what's coming back from the Pride location inventory and moving it back into our primary inventory. So making sure that we have no losses and nothing extra left out. So I'm just popping them out of here because Kat just confirmed we have 9. I'm putting them back in here. So if this weekend you were looking at the site and it looked like a lot of things were sold out, it's because we moved them out of the P.O. Box inventory and into the Pride March inventory. So that way we didn't accidentally double sell anything. So a debrief on how Pride went. Overall, amazing. Very, very happy that this was our first foray back into in-person events. To be upfront with numbers, we had 173 individual purchases, which is wild. So much better than any other event we've ever done. Total sales volume that was over $2,000, which is, again, the best we've ever done. The biggest event we had done, obviously this was prior to the pandemic, was in, I think, October of 2019, I think was when it was. And at that event, we were there for 2 days and we made $700. I mean, obviously that doesn't take into account the cost of goods or our time or any of that, but That was the biggest previously, so that was super exciting. I think we were just over $2,200 for this event, which, wow. Thank you to anybody that was there. Thank you so much. We also handed out a ton of our little pamphlet cards, which gave us the realization of maybe we'd like to have something a little nicer for events that is more like a business card, because it's basically our little thank you note that we include in our regular online orders that has all the contact info and some info about the soaps. So I think I'll want to redo that. I'd say probably our biggest regret had to do with the heat. So on Saturday, the high was 105 degrees. It was much cooler on Sunday, but it was still very hot. We are in California in the middle of summer. It is very hot. Granted, we're in Central California in the Sacramento area versus, like, say, Southern California, where it is significantly hotter. But that meant that on the first day, our masks were literally dripping with sweat. It was so gross. The plan had been to wear masks all day and to let Kat take frequent breaks because they get claustrophobic in the masks and they're used to wearing them for long periods of time at work. But they also take frequent breaks away from others to be able to take their mask off. So that wasn't really an option because obviously I'm not going to wear a wet mask. There was a requirement for vaccination and negative COVID test dated in the last, I think, 72 hours before going. There was a huge focus on being safe, so that was good. But our masks were soaking wet with sweat and were super gross. We had to take them off and we didn't have any backups. So we went ahead and went without masks on that first day. And then at that point it was like, well, why? If we're fucked, we're already fucked for the second day. So we didn't wear it, which not what we wanted to do. We absolutely wanted to be wearing masks the entire time, but wasn't an option at that point. So what we're going to do is probably later today, we will test for the first time because I'm now filming this a week later on Saturday, the day this vlog is going up. And I meant to do this earlier to do a debrief, but I just was exhausted. So we'll test probably every other day for a couple of days just to make sure we're being safe and that we're being careful. I don't know when the next in-person event we're going to do is, whether or not that will be an issue in the future. Hopefully our next event will be maybe inside where it's not as hot and we can wear a mask the whole time. That's ideal. That is absolutely the ideal situation. So I just wanted to explain that because it's certainly not what we wanted to do, but it is the reality of what happened. So I'm going to be honest with you. There wasn't a whole lot of other options at that point. I also really wish that I had not accidentally double booked myself for Saturday. That was a rookie mistake. Real stupid. I would have liked to have been able to focus all of my efforts on one activity, you know, whether that was Emmett's birthday party or the vendor event, and not have to split between both, because that meant that Kat was alone from about, I want to say about 12:30 on Saturday until about 4:30, nearly 5 when I was able to get back. So they handled it fine. They were totally no problem while I was gone, and it was probably the better day for me to have missed out on several hours because it was so hot. Attendance was not as good on Saturday as it was on Sunday. It was significantly more busy on Sunday. Saturday, I think we had about 53 orders. So the rest of the purchases, the bulk of the purchases were done on Sunday. It was a much cooler day. I think the high was like 90. Way better. Plus we had wind on Sunday, which was a blessing and a curse because it kept the temperature down significantly, but it also meant that dirt and pollen was being kicked up everywhere and it was unavoidable and it was on everything. We were very careful to bring lots of water. We had a little ice chest with us, all full of water. We got a big 24 pack of water and we were just drinking water constantly the entire time. We had very minimal losses, no soaps lost. There were some stickers lost, which, to be honest, might have been our own fault because the stickers were in little plastic containers and were not necessarily super well marked that they were not free. And I had them in the plastic containers because I was worried they were going to blow away in the wind. So that was probably our bad. And if we were going to have any kind of losses, stickers are ideal because they're one of the cheaper things that we have on hand, at least cheaper in terms of our cost. We also really want to redo our display structure for the next time we do an in-person event. Luckily, we made enough money that we were able to buy some new display structures. I'll go over those in detail in next week's vlog so that you can see those because they have already arrived. So for our business, it was a really great event. I am really pleased with how things went, and I'm really hoping that going forward, we're going to see an increase in local orders, because that's always been kind of an area of opportunity for us where most of our orders are not local. And it'd be cool to have some more local ones. And then in terms of the event itself, it was really, I don't know how best, like, faith in humanity moment. I was telling my mom about the anti-LGBT people that were there. Like, I don't know how well you can tell in the video, there weren't that many of them, and they were only there for a short period of time. Like, clearly the commitment was not there, and they were not getting the response they were expecting. They were really annoying, though. I've seen worse. I've seen way worse, but it's still annoying. Like, come on, bro, really? Like, you're in the middle of California, and you're gonna act like this? Come on. Must be nice having a megaphone that you bought on Amazon that you can just yell at strangers through. But it was like the overall atmosphere was just, everybody was there having a great time. Everybody was so happy. Everybody was glad to be there. Everybody was just enjoying the community, which was very good. And I think the thing that hit home the hardest was, in a good way, mind you, was the number of parents that were there supporting their kids. It made me feel so good to see so many supportive parents, and I'm like getting teary-eyed, honestly, thinking about it. Like, my parents are so supportive and lovely and the best. But in the era that I grew up in, there wasn't a ton of that visually. And certainly not saying that my parents were not supportive, they always have been. I just mean in general. Not just my parents, but like in general, there was not the kind of support that I was seeing these teenagers and young kids and young adults with their parents, and their parents just being like, you know, free mom hugs and like ally and I love my kid. And I was just like, oh, so good. To see more people coming up in the queer community that have support from their families is so important. It was just really good. It was, like, admittedly, I've never been to a full-on, like, large-scale Pride event, and this is probably not near the size of, say, like, the San Francisco Pride Festival, but it was still really good to see, and it was very, very affirming emotionally, so that was nice. There's also a guy who was, like, basically a walking dad joke, which I loved so much. Oh my gosh. So he had a shirt on that said super supportive dad, right? And he was wearing a rainbow cape, and he had like a Fruit Loops box strapped to the side of his belt. Just decked out in this like rainbow superhero dad, super supportive dad. Oh my God, I was dying. And there were so many cool performers, and I tried to include some of that in the vlog. If you weren't able to go to Pride, or you're not going to Pride this year, that maybe you could get a piece of that. A lot of them I couldn't film because we were right in front of the Stonewall Pavilion stage, and it was very loud frequently. There's huge speakers. We were right next to those, so it was hard to get good shots the whole time, but I had a great time. It was so fun, and I can't wait to do it again next year, and I really look forward to finding some more events that we can go to that are more in line with our audience. So we had done craft fairs and farmers markets previously, which is, as much as those are great, I think that's not our audience. I really don't think it is. So I have been doing some research into finding some conventions and like anime and comic book and LGBT themed events and reaching out to them to try and get in as a vendor. A lot of them are waitlisted, even ones that are in August, September, November, because so many people are trying to get back into in-person events. A lot of them are waitlisted months out. We've been added to several waitlists, which is great, but I want to do more in-person events. I miss doing them, and it was a lot of fun. And I would love more events to be like that in the future. So the trouble is just finding things that are local. There's not, at least in my research thus far, a ton of local events in the next couple months that aren't already heavily waitlisted. So it's possible if we want to do more in-person events, travel might be more of a thing, which is not super feasible right now. So what I've done is the profits from this event, we updated our display situation. We made sure that I got some more boxes, especially boxes that are going to be able to hold the Pet Mothman sticker sheet. We've made a fragrance oil order, getting all set so that we're good for the next couple of months without having to place a lot of supply orders. So that was a big deal. And it's really nice to be able to order those in larger quantities so that we have to order them less frequently, and to be able to take my time ordering the things that we need so that I can get the best price. So very exciting. Overall, Pride was amazing. I'm really glad we went. We had a great time. It was a good sales event, and I think we're looking good. So with that, I need to edit this segment real quick so that I can get it posted on time for today. So this is your hydration reminder. Please make sure you go and have some water. If you're here in California or any other areas where it's very hot, it is super important that you stay hydrated so that you don't make yourself sick. So want to send you all the love. Hope you're all having a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye.